Hey yo, this is Jay-Z and welcome to this, the first edition of The Hook, brought to you by The Pain Clinic. In years past, Wrestlemania was the one event we looked forward to all year. It was the place we were guaranteed to get matches that were classics. You know, like Hogan Warrior, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat versus Randy Savage, Rock versus Austin, Billy Jack Haynes versus Hercules. Okay, maybe not that last one. WrestleMania has always been the big dance, the Super Bowl of professional wrestling, the one pay-per-view above all pay-per-views put on by any wrestling company in the country. But this year, I'm still a little underwhelmed. You have the over-the-top personal matchup between Triple H and Randy Orton, which has been built up almost to the point of it being silly. The outcomes, well predetermined, seems way too obvious to me, and it's something that I feel like we've seen before. Who knows, Vince may surprise us with a swerve, but I kind of doubt it. The other World Championship match between Edge, Big Show, and John Cena is shaping up to be a complete mess with no other obvious outcome besides another John Cena victory and probably some sloppy work from the Big Show. Edge is still, I think, a great worker and an awesome heel, and I can't help but wonder why they're not doing just a Cena-Edge one-on-one match, which could at least be passable. Maybe they're just throwing the Big Show a bone after having to do the job to Floyd Mayweather last year. That would make sense, but why do it at the expense of the biggest show of the year? No pun intended. And don't even get me started on the Money in the Bank ladder match. This used to be the big match that we all look forward to, the spot fest, the match that would elevate a lower mid-card star to main event status. And now, you got a bunch of guys who, well, they might be reliable company men in Kane, Finlay, and Mark Henry. They just don't seem to fit. Why not give that spot to a guy like Tyson Kidd or Evan Bourne, someone that could use the elevation to main event status, who would appreciate the push? There's tons more reasons for me to feel underwhelmed. For instance, the 3-on-1 Legends match featuring Chris Jericho. It seems to me like it's more like an ad for the Legends of WrestleMania video game than a match I'd pay $50 to watch on pay-per-view. Now don't get me wrong, there is one match I'm really excited about, and I think it's the match that everyone's most excited about. That's Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels. I'm really hoping that while the booking in the beginning may have been a little bit off, that this match will feature some classic heel behavior from Shawn Michaels, culminating in an awesome heel turn. There are other highlights too. I am kind of excited for the Matt Hardy-Jeff Hardy match. If given enough time, they could have something passable. However, I think the booking has lost some steam since the angle began, so we'll see. I doubt they're going to give them more than 10 minutes to settle this feud, which was supposed to be a hot feud. And then if you balance that out with a JBL versus Mysterio match, which the outcome seems real obvious as well, and a 25 Diva Battle Royal, which I think is a waste of time, but a good time to go to the bathroom. WrestleMania this year seems to have the booking logic of a episode of 24 this year. Who am I kidding? Watching John Cena win another WWE title is exactly like an episode of 24, except we're the ones getting tortured.